supposedly proves that certain products and certain things that we do cause us to lose weight. The sad fact of the matter is that none of those studies, or very few of those studies, last longer than 3 weeks. And most of them don't follow the study participants for a number of years. And they don't because what we know is that within 2 to 5 years of losing weight all the way down to your quote unquote ideal weight, 95% of people have either started to regain weight, or they've completely regained their weight, or they've completely regained their weight plus some. It's 95%. So we're looking at a 95% failure rate in dieting, but we're still told to do it. So I wanted to share with you this study that they're talking about here that I have highlighted in yellow. And it says, staying fat shouldn't be that difficult, should it? In one set of studies, researchers tried to make people fat by overfeeding them. Remember, if you're overweight, you've been told that you're the problem and you eat too much and you don't move enough. So listen to this. They didn't want exercise to get in the way of weight gain. So they did these studies with people they could prevent from doing any exercise at all. Prisoners. Yes, we do studies on prisoners. I'm not wild about using prisoners in research because it is often hard for them to refuse to participate. But the researchers explained their plans fully and got permission from each prisoner. Several fascinating things happened next. First of all, it was remarkably difficult to make the prisoners fat. The prisoners had to eat enormous quantities of food, some of them over 10,000 calories per day, for 4 to 6 months to gain 20% of their starting weight. That's a lot of extra calories, considering men in the United States tend to average about 2,500 daily calories. Some of the prisoners could not gain that much weight, despite eating huge amounts of food, and the prisoners gained much less weight than the researchers predicted based on the amount of calories they consumed. And most surprising, once the prisoners had gained weight, it was very difficult for them to keep it on. They had to continue eating a large number of calories per day, at least 2,700 calories, just to maintain it. Otherwise, they would lose the weight. When researchers tried the same study with dedicated student volunteers who were free to walk around and exercise some, they were actually, let's get this over here. They were actually unable to turn them obese. In another study, researchers fed twins an additional 1,000 calories per day over what they would need to eat to maintain their weight. They did this for 100 days. Like the prisoners, these twins were unable to maintain the higher weights. All right? So this is why I say diets don't work. People such as myself are overweight not because we overeat and underexercise. So we have to look at things from a different perspective. But I wanted to share this with you. This is a wonderful book to have. There are some things I don't fully agree with. But for the most part, it gives a lot of information that helps you go, oh, so it's not me. It's not my lack of willpower. It's not because I just need to slow down and go for a walk. So take a deep breath. And if you haven't eaten yet today, go eat something.